So here's what you will expect out of trying to pull water through this this nozzle on the top through the filter. That's not a lot. Now I'm squeezing kind of firmly. This is about as hard as I can squeeze it. Now your hot little mouth, you know, can probably add some suction to it. Now you're probably pretty good at that. But yeah, in terms of a primary water filtration source, this really isn't what you're going for. I mean, I would say it's a solid backup, right? So, you know, typically how I filter water, you know, caribou hunting and things like that is, you had something that could fill up mass water sources like a Nalgene or a Camelback, and you would pump those full of water, and you'd pump some spare Nalgenes full of water. This would supplement that just fine, right? So of the same trusted water source, maybe a flowing creek or a flowing river, something moving, I wouldn't trust it as much as, you know, any of your premium water filtration stuff, but something moving, you know, not some dirty fucking pond. I mean, I guess you could if you filtered it through enough t-shirts and bandanas. I don't know. I mean, do you really want to be hiking and have diarrhea? No. So you want to do as much as you can for yourself, right? Now, this would be something that a guy could fill up to supplement other purified water sources, and that you could kind of hydrate yourself on a ruck, you know, or a hike or whatever, but you should have other things. It would be very slow to try and hydrate yourself through this. I mean, you could do it, but if you're actively moving, if you're carrying decent amount of weight, you're gonna want other things on your side. I mean, this is not like I said, this is not a primary water filter. This would just kind of supplement what you have. Now, I believe that's valuable. I really do. I believe that carries a certain value. For a couple dollars more, you have this. It fits in a standard, you know, canteen pouch. It fits in a standard canteen cup. Would I rock two of these? No. No, I would pick up the second canteen from a fucking gun show, or I would just rock a Nalgene or whatever I had. It's not, you know, we don't got to go crazy here. I do believe this holds value. It just in terms of not burdening, you know, your mass water supplies, right? You know, so if you're operating in a squad or a platoon, you know, you're going to want a large amount of, you know, several gallons of purified water. Now, if you can use this on, you know, less burdened streams and things like that, things that there's a little bit less chance of, you know, like it just less polluted things, then yes, it will help you supplement those. You won't have to, you know, take from those other water sources, and it will, you know, it'll allow you to use that for other things like cooking and, you know, like in supplying like your Camelbacks or whatever. It holds value, right? But this shouldn't be your go-to, right? This should be a second line of defense, right? I mean, now if you had to rely on it, I guess you could. Should you be so negligent that you have to rely on this primarily? No. Like it just, like I said, this should supplement your, whatever way you can purify water, this should supplement it, and it's a good supplement.